Hey, everybody. My name is Amy Satori, and I'm an intuitive spiritual teacher. If you would like to participate in one of these Q&As in the future, all you need to do is go to amysatori.com/ask Amy. And it tells you what date your video would come out, or your answer would come out in a video. And it gives you all the instructions that you need and all the information that you need. In fact, for that matter, if you go to order any of my services, I have a full explanation. If you just click on the one that you're interested in, I have a full explanation as to what that service provides you and what's all entailed and everything. So I take the guesswork out. I try to make it as really as simple and streamlined as possible. Okay, so having said that, there are some adjustments and updates. I always make those announcements at the beginning of my Q&As to keep you guys apprised of everything going on. And this platform that we're on currently has decided to up their, I know, right? Nala meows or Annie does too, but my cats meow to confirm things. Thank you. They've upped their CENSORSHIP. And so those videos that I do called the Great Awakening updates, those are going to be going on Rumble now. So those usually are recorded on Fridays and put out on Saturdays because we got to run it through. I got to do a bunch of editing, and then I have to produce it, and then I have to get it into the right format, and then I got to put it, well, not necessarily in that order, but then I got to get timestamps and everything together. So it takes a little bit. Everything that I make is a little bit of a production. Sometimes takes hours. So yeah, it usually comes out on Saturdays. So if you just go to Rumble, RUMBLE, and then DOTCOM.com. I don't know what I can say anymore. I don't want to run all those words together and have that be some kind of a, So anyway, go to Rumble and then put a / awakening with Amy. Okay. And if you subscribe, then you're not going to have to worry about it again. You'll just get notified anytime that I have a video that comes out. It'd be great. So I suggest doing that if you want to keep apprised with those Great Awakening updates. So, and I believe we just got done with 16. So our next one is going to be 17. So yeah. Anything else you guys want them to? Oh, they want me to do a blissing. They said, help people clear the air. Now, I picked up on some of my daily boosters going through some squabbles due to triggering of the energies right now, but it has to do with thank you, honey. Has to do with the purging going on. And I just said this in the last Great Awakening, so sorry to repeat myself, but this is just the energy right now, is that we're having all of the darkest parts of ourselves, the parts that we don't love or aren't giving ourselves enough love about. The parts of us that still need healing and that feel unloved are coming to the surface for love. So now more than ever, you guys, you need some kind of a consistent practice that helps you to heal yourself, or you're not going to fare well through this time. Don't take anything personally. Don't take anything personally. Just put your hand on your heart. I love you, even when people get angry at you, for example. I love you even when you say the wrong thing. I love you when you do the wrong thing. I love you when you make the wrong choice. I love you no matter what anyone does or says to you or around you or whatever. I love you even when a platform takes you off of their platform. I'm trying to be so careful of what I'm saying right now. There's so much I want to say, but I'm going to say it over on the other platform where we can actually say truth. So, and the fact that I have to laugh. I have to laugh at the trolls, you guys, because they're ridiculous. They have no argument. Anybody who says, I'm skeptical, that guy sounds crazy. Okay, that's a script, dude. You guys are all saying it. You guys are all programmed and you're all saying the same damn thing, and none of it holds any weight to the scientific proof and evidence that man has. Okay. So stop making the same damn comment all the time. If you have some kind of an actual argument, something that actually makes sense, you know, against all the proof there is, then go ahead and make an actual legitimate point. Okay. But until you have a long list of proof and evidence, like he's got all the stuff that he found and all of that stuff, like, I don't care if anybody sounds crazy. I don't care. I don't care if you feel skeptical. I don't care about any of that's just all fluff. What holds weight holds weight, and the truth holds weight. So, the guy did his due diligence. He did a good job. He's not, whatever. There's nothing wrong with the dude. There's nothing wrong with the dude. He's great. He's a sweetheart. He sounds like he's totally with it. I don't know what the heck. They should at least vary your scripts, you little trolls. They should at least be giving you guys something different to say, but that's all you guys have. I don't know. It kind of seems weird. We just have to be so discerning right now. We just have to be careful. So let's do a blessing. Let's do a blessing to just give us clarity through this time and to help us just to love ourselves completely. Okay, to love ourselves, to love everyone, even those that are playing the role of trolls. Trolls, we are going to really give you some love right now. So just grab onto a troll in your mind's eye and just love the heck out of those little guys, okay? We're just going to give them a lot of love. Okay. Hama na tayin sa se she na hapan pa ike. Hala sen sin shi te he pa. Hampa a ake intataisa. Shishina upo popuma anadai. Hala shinkai-san. Now, there's also going to be a super interesting talk coming out with Anne. So I guess I'm going to have to, okay, I cannot. Someone says, put a little snippet of what you're going to be talking about on Rumble and direct us over there. I'll have to do something, but I can't even put a snippet. Okay. I can't say, hey, I'm going to go talk about this, and this, because I'll be kicked. That video would be kicked out. So, okay, I'm going to go talk about a bunch of relevant stuff in this world over on Rumble. That's pretty much what every video is going to say. I have a whole list of relevant stuff I'm going to talk about on Rumble. How about this? Just set your alarm for every Saturday at noon. Okay, set your alarm or your calendar to alert you every Saturday at noon and just go over to Rumble and see what I got over there. Okay, I think that would be perfect. I think that would be a really good idea. And or if you subscribe over there, like I said, you'll get notified. I think that's the best way, because otherwise, I mean, of course, if I'm talking to Anne and I just say, hey, there's a very interesting talk over there you might want to check out. Again, though, I can't be specific. Can we hurry up through this? Can we fast forward through this time? Just get to where we can all speak our truth again. Gosh. All right. Okay, so we shall begin the line of questioning. 3840. Hi, Amy. May I please have a blessing, a clearing of energies or cords from my ex-boyfriend, as I am currently moving through some healing regrets, resentments from our past, requesting balance and harmony between our energies for peace and healing. Of course. Okay. Shanche laki hem pimpe mahama ana ai. Popo momoho laki en sase. She la hampo hama make. Hala sishi shina hapum puma an. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Hapapena look at these. Okay, they're suggesting that you listen to my talk with Anne when that comes out. So keep a lookout for that for sure. I think it has to do with altars. And I think we're going to be discussing that hopefully. Oh, that's the altar talk might take a week or two. But keep an eye out for the altar talk. But I also feel like whatever we're going to be doing soon, like that, it's going to be pertinent as well as to why this is coming up. But, you know, again, with that purging, we're just purging all that stuff. Okay. We just got the card, Sophia. Someone dear to you needs your love and support at this moment, perhaps even forgiveness. Put aside any recent disagreements, let it all go and make up. Deep down, you both know that you love each other. Life is too short to waste. Adopt a loving attitude for love will heal all things. Honor and respect each other's differences. Individuality is sacred. You are both beautiful souls. Through love and forgiveness, a world of infinite possibility and contentment awaits you. So in your mind's eye, just give him all this love. And which one? Hang on a minute. Okay. Thank you, God, for my misery is a good exercise to do for that. It's going to put you in a grateful state of mind and make you radically accept what's gone on between you guys and see the good in it. It's not just being grateful for, you know, for all the stuff. It's not like that. It's not fluffy. It's not light and fluffy. When you actually sit down to do the exercise, thank you, God, for my misery, it is incredibly beneficial. If you put the thought, if you sit down to really put the thought into it that you need to, writing it down is really important. Oh, they said for you, but yet still pertaining to the overall picture. They want you to know, oh, let joy and love be your guide. Okay. This is kind of in a weird order. You can't quite tell which direction it's going in. You are manifesting a new beginning. Not necessarily with him, but like once you forgive him and forgive yourself. All right. Archangel Michael, you have received a powerful point of new beginning. Whoa. You have reached a powerful point of new beginning, which through your thought, your vibrational energy signature, and through your intention enables you to consciously co-create with divine love to bring a new level of joy, vibrant well-being, health, abundance, and love into your life. Know that love and joy are the most powerful vibrations in the universe, and simply calling these vibrations in, surrounding your energy with love and joy, will not only uplift you and bring your new positive experiences into your life, but love and joy will actually protect your energy, your mind, body, and spirit from absorbing unwanted, unwarranted negativity, doubt, fear, and lower dense vibrations from others and from your world. In other words, all these lower feelings that you've been having, all these darker feelings that you've been having are stemming from you being in a lower vibration. So get in joy and get in excitement and get in, just raise your vibration, and those other things won't be coming to you anymore. The amazing thing about joy and love is there is no limit to the power. There is no limit to joy and love. And so now, as dense energy is released, this orb of joy and love around you becomes strengthened and even more. We flow more and more joy, love, light, and high vibrations from the energetic realm your way to cleanse and lift you. All right, so I'm going to do a blessing to help you get back, all of you, because remember in these videos, or in these, everybody who asks a question, it is being answered for everyone who has a similar question or is dealing with a similar issue, okay? Because I designed it that way so that it helps a lot more people. Okay. Shaman na taikena. Halama mahama naela. Shishishina oma ama anakela. Shishiken tatai sanse. He pum pum oma an. Taila shikina pum 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 oma. Sanse shikela popon. Tata sanse shikela and takins. Hashishin shishin natai. They wanted to remind you, make sure you do that. Thank you, God, for my misery exercise. So you've probably done it before because you've watched me forever. But you may need a refresher or to remind yourself how to do it. If you do need that reminder, then just go here on this platform and put in my name and then the word misery, and it'll pop right up, and just, watch that video again and learn how to do it all over again. Okay. So you're welcome. Okay. 3841. Hi, Amy. First of all, thank you so much for my emergency reading. I feel like since then, I'm on a much better timeline. I've dealt with a specific OCD problem for many years. Sometimes it's worse than others. I've tried many different things and couldn't get rid of it. I think it served an important purpose in my life, and I'm thankful for that. But I feel like I need to free myself from the OCD in order to move on to the next phase of my life. Please help me in any way that you can. Okay, I definitely feel Byron Katie's self-inquiry process will be incredibly helpful to you at this time. Hi, Annie. Hello, my love. What are you doing, sweetheart? You want to come up here and say hi to everybody? She's been kind of jumpy lately. Trying not to move anything because she'll be like, bah. Okay. All right, let's look into your OCD. And you can buy any of Byron Katie's books. Any of them will do. They all kind of teach the same thing now. Nala do. They seem to be searching for something. They're on the lookout for something. Hey, baby. Now what are you doing? You guys just patrolling the area, making sure everything's all good. Okay. So, and maybe that's an indicator for some of you, pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to any kind of weird noises or anything like that, just kind of be on alert a little bit. Okay. OCD. What is that? Interesting. It was like I was seeing a lid over you, kind of like just like a lid over you. And Spirit just took it and flipped it upside down so it can be a boat and it can save you. So this also feels like it's just going to require a change in perspective, a switch in perspective, for you to see that it's actually been like a lifesaver for you somehow. Also, they were saying for me to help reprogram your neurotransmitters to kind of reset them so that so resetting your neurotransmitters makes it to where you can now, it almost slows down time for you, so you can make a decision, not like a quick decision based on everything. Like you see this and you make that decision. You see that, you make that decision, and it goes really fast. Those are your programmed neurotransmitters. Make just choom, 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 choom. You're like almost on autopilot. You have automatic reactions to everything that you do, kind of thing. So slowing down or reprogramming or resetting your neurotransmitters, it's going to be more like something comes at you and you're going to be able to think for yourself and say, how do I want to respond to this in the most positive way? How can I bring a high vibration answer to this? What is the best, most loving choice for me? And that type of thing. So it's going to slow it down and give you the ability to choose different than what you would normally just automatically choose, or even a different reaction than you would normally choose and stuff. So let's work on those neurotransmitters on a reset. It was cute. And Ollie came and just stood there like looking up at my hands and above my hands. It'd be cool to look through her eyes and see what she was seeing. And I just saw butterflies. So I think that some old faulty neurotransmitters were also removed and transmuted into butterflies. Anything else that you want to tell her? They're wanting to address a particular concern. There's two particular concerns that you have about what's going on in our world right now. And I know this wasn't your question, but Spirit's telling me to, so I'm going to do it. And so they want me to pick 2 cards for each of those 2 issues. So anyone else who's watching can also come up with 2 questions you have, 2 major questions you have in this world about what's going on in these crazy times. And I'm going to pull 2 cards. So set your intention. You can pause the video if you want to, or write down your questions, or the 2 issues, or however you want to do that. And I'm just going to shuffle and tune into everybody. Okay, first question. There's the 2 cards for the first one. 2 cards for the second one are this one and this one. Okay. So for the first question, someone's playing games with your head and you know it. Feel further into this because you're right. Okay. What you were inquiring about is no longer there. It's been moved, misplaced, lost, relocated, is going to be moved soon, or you're being advised to move to a new location. Okay. Question number 2. These are my world truth cards that look like this, by the way. Okay, so answer to number 2 again. Someone was left in pain, toxicity, dysfunction, upset, or trauma. This has been left unresolved and needs tending to. So maybe, imagine hugging and holding and loving that person, whoever that is. This is involving something being stored, stockpiled, or held back and hidden from view, perhaps set aside for future use. So whatever you want to do with that information, you could send a blessing. You could pray about it. You could ask God to show you the truth in all things about that. You could you could hold a divine guidance council meeting, which I have instructions on how to do that here on this platform. So yeah, Divine Guidance Council meeting, you can just, just find out more information from your guides that way as well. Okay. I gotta take a drink. I've been making my own iced tea lately. It's a perfect summer drink. And I sweeten it with stevia. So it's really yummy. And it's just so nice when you make things homemade versus anything processed anymore. And I'm like growing all my own vegetables and making my own drinks, I like everything from scratch. I made the most incredible tartar sauce yesterday that was just awesome. I had to share some with my handyman. Okay, so 3843. 3843. Hi, Amy. Please pull a few cards on my divine masculine and where he's at with me in this connection. Okay. So I'm going to set this aside for a moment. Do I have any? Okay, here we go. I wanted to make sure I have my masculine cards here too. Gosh, I need a better desk for this. Oh, okay. In the future, I will have the perfect setup for all of this. Okay. Hishina poem ha'an. Tatayila ha'enke. Hishina po ma'an. Wait, hang on a minute. I'm gonna set that down. Gosh, it's so interesting. I don't know how people can live like that. Like he's living a double life. Like you're on his mind all the time. Well, listen, anybody who's watching this, if you're thinking about somebody 24/7 all the time and doing nothing about it, do something. Seriously, do something. That's not natural. That's not normal. You shouldn't be thinking about somebody 24/7, wishing things could have worked out with them, or how the hell do I get myself out of this and something different and do something different or whatever. It's like I just got the word radical. Do something radical. Do something totally outside your comfort zone, outside of what you would normally do. Everybody's got to start aligning with their truest, most authentic choices right now. Whatever that is for you. It doesn't even matter if everybody thinks you've gone out for your rocker, who gives a crap? If it's something that gives you joy and that you love and that you think about 24/7 and really want to do, quit putting it off. Don't wait for anybody else either. If it excites you and you wish you had it and you wish you could, start making it happen. Start taking some action steps. Start saying some affirmations, affirming that it's already happened. But be doing something. Be doing something about it. Or let the destination know. Let the destination know I'm headed there. I'm going there. Whether it's a person or whatever, it's like put the intention out there. I'm coming this direction. And it could involve travel. So he wants to travel. He wants to travel and be in his power. He's got all this regret he's trying to overcome right now. All right, so I haven't even done the spread yet, but this is all good. Okay, he's healing. Whoa, healing from a divorce. Interesting. He's manifesting, breaking free and becoming single. Wow, man on a mission. He's working hard to heal from that situation that he was in, and he wants to do the right thing by you and be with you because you guys he knows you'll be happy and fulfilled together. In his actions, he has 2 manifestation cards. He's got, I was going to say he's got magic. He's got the Magician and the 3 of Wands. Those are both cards about like doing all that you possibly can. Like I just said, doing affirmations, doing like everything you possibly can within your power, looking at cards or getting psychic readings or whatever it is. It's like he's actively manifesting, doing right by you. doing justice somehow for you to be able to be happy and fulfilled together. And he's making a plan on healing it. But he's healing himself first, and he's healing from the divorce. So, and in his overall space is the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. He sees himself as the king, which is incredible. And you're the Nine of Pentacles. So basically he sees that he's finally feeling like he can make anything happen if he really wants to, from a grounded, mature standpoint, right? And that he looks up to you a lot and puts you up on a pedestal, and he may be even spying on you somehow. But he sees you as well-traveled, and he sees you as knowledgeable. He sees you as sophisticated. And it's also showing that he wants to break off and do his own thing apart from the ex and family. I just got too. Like he's kind of done. He's kind of done. It looks like walking away. He misses you like crazy and wants to make an offer. He wants to lay down the burden and have his dreams come true with you. This doesn't seem like, and have victory and success. Have faith and fight for you. I wonder if he's been finding, oh my gosh. I was going to say, I wonder if he's been finding out what's going on in our world, and look what's at the bottom of the deck. The CABAL card. Holy crap. And he's very quickly having some inspirational ideas on how to go forward. It's almost like he's excited. Why is he excited? He's excited because some things have been revealed to him about his character, his ego, how he gets in his own way and self-sabotages, and he doesn't want to do that anymore. He's ignoring the most incredible opportunity ever given to him, and that's you. And he doesn't want to do that anymore. He wants to go forward and have you guys fight the good fight together. Oh my gosh. It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe with how he's behaved, but oh my gosh. If this is true, this is amazing, right? I'm healing childhood trauma before I feel comfortable starting a relationship with you. I feel it could be healthy enough to maintain without getting so easily triggered and taking things out on you. He's realizing it was him. I'm dealing with an addiction right now. Please let me deal with this on my own so I can feel empowered and confident starting a new life with you. I know I can do this. A lot of people are dealing with addictions right now, and addictions could even be overthinking or always having to be right, or any kind of self-sabotage behavior. People are becoming more aware of those things right now. I've given it so much thought, and I know this to be my deepest truth. I choose you. No matter what things look like on the outside, you are my person, and I only want you. Please trust me on that. Annie, do you want to come up? Come up here. I miss you so much. My heart aches. I cry too. I just can't reach out just yet until my situation clears up a bit. Know that I think of you all the time, and I want you in my life as soon as possible. You are my angel, my guiding light in my ascension. That's him wanting to talk to you. The light at the end of this dark tunnel that I'm in. I'm like a moth to your flame, and I plan to run to you as soon as I overcome this. Wow. He also might be going through somewhat of a financial crisis or restructuring right now, and might be even changing jobs or careers. As soon as he feels stable, he'll reach out to you. Okay. I feel like that message is complete for now. I would just let him alone, leave him alone to continue, because it feels like it's doing him well. So leave him alone and let him come to you when the time is right. Okay. 3851. Hi, Amy. We are supposed to travel to Vacaville, California, May 5th through 9th. I'm concerned about going. Will the regulations be lifted for good by then? Will the regulations, will all of the things be lifted by then? Will they be lifted by then? I actually get a yes. When I went to feel into it, I got a little bit of a no, But I think for some reason, I feel like there was a time thing there, like maybe maybe the spirit was feeling into like, if you were leaving right now, then it would be a no. But since you're going those dates, it's a yes. So will they be free? Will they feel free going through the airport and relieved that there isn't any of the nonsense anymore? Yes. Okay. Is there any reason for her to be concerned at all about this, about traveling to this place? I get a yes. So let me find out what is the concern involving this trip? What is the concern? I feel like there's some trepidation from some children. A boy and a girl, maybe. Are these your kids? I just feel like I see you going somewhere and being like, okay, here I go. And they're holding back going, I don't know if I want to go. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And they're like hesitating. So what should she do if this happens, where some children that she's trying to guide or lead hesitate? Almost like I don't want to say paint a picture, help them to see what would happen if they don't come. Like, not a threat or anything, but like, if you stay, you do realize that this will happen, right? Or it's very highly likely that this will happen. And whatever this will happen is going to be worse than if they come with you. So it's kind of like, you really don't want to stay because it's not going to be to your benefit. It's like they hadn't thought of that. They were just not wanting to go toward that, not wanting to go toward the change. But it's really just a fear of change, when in reality, if you think it through, if you look at, then it's totally obviously that direction that's the right direction. So feels like you just might have to help them to see the situation more clearly, and maybe try to do it before you get in the situation. So try not to make it all about you and what you want to do, kind of thing, but give them some incentive, give them some motivation, inspire them to go that direction, and to see that if they go the other direction, it's just not even going to be close. And in fact, there's nothing to go back to. There's nothing to save. There's nothing to stay. There's no benefit in staying. Like, it's abandoned. It's a ghost town. Like, there's really nothing there. We have to go forward. We have to move forward. So that could be symbolic or literal. I don't know what you're dealing with, but that's just what I'm getting. All right. 3855. I have a follow-up question to the last Q&A I submitted after the new year. I was unemployed due to not settling on employment that requires taking certain pollutants. You suggested networking and getting in touch with a recruiter and doing the thank you God for my misery exercise, along with some positive affirmations. You saw me getting an offer in a job that was similar to what I'm doing, but remain open to different ways to apply my skills. I did this and I got a job a few months later for my second job choice so far. I just had an interview with my first job choice, which is remote work that is the same field but applies my skills in a new way. And I now believe this could be a chance at the job you were referring to in the last Q&A question I asked. Can you please let me know if you see me getting hired for the remote job, my first choice? Thank you for all that you do. Your videos are always insightful and filled with such positivity. You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoy them. Okay, so he's got the second job. Okay, oh, I feel like you're going to get that first job, the number one choice. Okay, what does he need to do to get the job? It's already kind of lining up. It feels like it's already has an energy, almost like a magnetic energy. Like whoever's interviewing you or wants to have you there, they're already really attracted, and it's like it's just a matter of you guys coming together. Let me pull some cards too. Try not to date. Is that thunder? If it's not, it's somebody's base. To tie not she I got a yes again. Is he going to get that first? The job he really wants? Is he going to get that remote job he wants? Hmm. Huh. This is so interesting. I feel like a yes, and it's going to heal you. It's going to be very healing for you because it feels like it's going to be they're not going to F with your mind like the other place did. It's like they're going to work with you. They're really going to put an effort into having it be a like a reciprocated, nice teamwork, collaborative effort. I feel like you've worked with this person or these people before in a past life, so it'll come easy. They want you to stay focused on those affirmations, on what you want to have happen, instead of being in a confused energy of like, I don't know whether it's going to happen or not, and I don't know, and da, 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 da. Use the power of the affirmations and just say, thank you, God, that I got this incredible job where I get along so great with everybody and I feel it's meant to be. I'm so excited to be at this new job that I'm so excited about, that where I get to be at home and I get to do everything that I've been wanting, and I get to even recreate this position. And it's just such an exciting thing. I get to wake up every day so excited and so happy, and I feel so fulfilled right now. Like, say it as if you've got the job already and it's everything you've ever imagined, and thank God for it. And then stop being confused about it. Just be totally crystal clear, because you got the victory. You got to just get past your insecurities and don't worry about it, and just manifest it. Manifest it. Sometimes I hear one of your guides that, some of your guides, and I don't feel it's appropriate to be saying. It's just funny the way they say it. I'll just say it, but I'm gonna swear, okay? So if there's kids watching or something, if you don't like swear words, one of your guides said, manifest that shit. So you must have some kind of, it almost feels like kind of a rapper vibe or something. So you must have somebody who's a funny, he's a funny guy. Okay. All right. So 3856. I'm a 78-year-old woman. The love of my life, I feel, is my twin flame, passed away a couple of years ago. I'm so sorry. Where is he and how is he doing? Okay, so I just got chills. He's he's so touched that you got this reading asking about him. He said he's looking out for you, and he's got he's winking at you. The things you have ahead. The things you have ahead. He's like, oh, you know what, that movie P.S. I Love You, it feels like he's going to be doing some things like that for you in your life, like some special winks, just to let you know he loves you, even from the other side, that he is going to really set you up for a really happy life. I'm getting chills again. All right, so where is it? Here we go. Oh, he wants you to know that when it came to special occasions, he was like a deer in headlights. He was afraid to get involved and do something to screw it up and just go down that rabbit hole at all. He just wasn't ready, but he's so sorry that he didn't make that move. He also was afraid that you would find him immature, and you would like look down at him. And he said, I know she would have. I just wasn't, I wasn't mature enough. He was afraid that you would push him away out of feeling unworthy. He didn't love himself enough to be with you. So, but he says that you are his everything. You truly are his everything. Don't underestimate the power of love, of our love. Expect a miracle. Wow. Just got chills again. What's up with all these chills? Archangel Michael wants to say something about this. Explore your options. Dear God, thank you for the wisdom and love helping me see, understand, and assess all of my alternative options. Please guide me in the best direction for my health, happiness, and life's purpose. I feel like this is him letting you know that he's going to guide you in some changes coming up. And he wants you to consider anything and everything, any opportunity that comes in, consider that it might actually be him helping you. So keep an open mind and be ready to fly. Whoa, Annie just ran by and I just said, be ready to fly. And I picked this card, Aurora, with a woman flying. And it says, you are flying high right now, or about to be flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. He just clapped. He's like, yup. And he said, that's my girl. And he's going to be rooting you on the whole time with whatever changes you're going to go through here. Passion and purpose. He's going to help you align with your passion and purpose. You guys together will still be working together. So whatever this is you guys were meant to do, you're still going to be doing it. And he's going to be helping from the other side. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. So just keep following your heart and he is going to be with you. And I feel like pulling a couple of spirit cards. Annie, are you coming up here? You're going to come? I told you she's jumpy right now. What? Nothing even happened. Goofball. Why are you so jumpy? Any of you guys like that right now? Okay, having a good cry, then putting your hand on your heart and saying, I love you, can be all you need. Oh, I love you. We can make any changes at all. We're just going to follow our heart. I love you. Just be one with him in your heart. What are you doing, silly goose? He's doing all he can to comfort and encourage you through this time. You're very important to him. He loves you. Don't take anything too seriously. Just laugh things off and trust that a solution will present itself at the perfect time and in the perfect way. And he said he's going to see to it. I think it's time that you make that move. What are you waiting for? Just do it. There you go. Whatever you've been waiting for, he's going to be with you, making that change with you to help. Now what? Nala, please don't do that. Thank you. I don't know what is going on, you guys. Why don't you go play? Go play. Thank you. All right. 3859. Hi, Amy. I hope this message finds you well. I recently made, that was funny. Annie just, when she gets scared, she flies up it and then she hits something, knocks something over, something spills. And then she goes over here, bounces off this and hits the wall. And it's just like this comedy of errors. It's funny, but it's like, she's just jumpy right now. So let's do a blessing. Let's do a blessing for our animals and any kind of jumpiness that they have going on right now. If you guys have the same thing going on, I'm just going to just give some ease, comfort, and support to those poor sweet babies. Na po ma na tahila and na taike sa. Sasa na po opai ke ins. Shena ke ilasan sa shi ina taike isan. Pum pum ma anaki. Hela anza say. Shishe he na taikens. Okay. So again, 3859. Hi, Amy. I hope this message finds you well. I recently made a conscious decision to move on from my DM, my divine masculine, and the entire twin flame concept due to my disappointment with my DM's complacent behavior throughout our connection. Now, I'm going to pause right there because I think that's an excellent idea always. And I think that it always comes down to that. And I think that unions happen when you don't care anymore. Honestly, it's like you got to get to a point where you are just at the end of your rope and can't take it anymore. And you do the healing. You start focusing on you. You start focusing on honestly letting the whole thing completely go. And then things start turning around, and only then. So she says, however, prior to making this final yet conscious decision to move on, I sent my DM 2 songs, letting him know I was moving on. The next day, after sending my DM those 2 songs, I asked God and the angels to show me this, my life or day, how my day or life gets better. That's a really good confirmation to say. I actually have it in a Post-it note on my bathroom near my bed. Please, God, show me how this gets better. Please show me how this gets better. And you get the coolest little, I mean, all kinds of signs, synchronicities. You see all kinds of things and you get all kinds of encouragement. So then, as I was picking up my daughter from school, a white G-Wagon, my favorite car, cut in front of me with a license plate that reads "True Love." Lord, have I seen signs like that myself? A lot of them. It was almost as if God or the universe did not want me to move on from my DM or the twin flame concept in general. Could God, my spirit guides, or my DM please explain to me the meaning behind this sign from the license plate and the connection with the white G-Wagon attached to the message? What I'm feeling initially is that you need to be aligning with your, they said your birthright, but your abundance. And what just popped in my head was Skin Suit Manual. Anne from Skin Suit Manual just posted a video about abundance. I feel like you need to watch that video. And at the end, there's a revocation. State that out loud, write it down, read it all the time for a little bit until you feel really solid and sure about it. And I feel like let go of the divine masculine. Let the abundance start pouring into your life and just be completely focused on your happiness. And so I was going to say that, yeah, like don't just heal the upset, just heal the anger or the unforgiveness or whatever is there that's not of love, and be willing to talk to him if he shows up suddenly. But don't be expecting it. Don't be looking for it. Don't, just let it completely go and just mind your own business, and just like literally mind your own business, like mind your own, whatever you're doing, just make it all about you right now. And just like expect that it'll never happen. I guess it's just not going to happen. And we'll see what the universe delivers, and it could be somebody new, and or him as well. So, they're apparently on constant patrol today. Usually they're more relaxed. Usually they're just kind of chill somewhere, but they've just been pacing back and forth and coming in here and walking around. So, they said get ready for things to really start taking off in your life. Maybe not in that area yet, but the minute you don't care anymore, like I said, then something is going to pop open for you that's going to be a new adventure that's going to be very, very exciting. So anything else? Oh, Mary Magdalene. Whoa. Mary Magdalene. What do you want to say to her right now? Okay, illumination just popped out. Illumination. Illumination. All right. Your creativity is blocked at present because you are not expressing how you truly feel. I wonder if you're mirroring your twin flame. To unblock your creativity, you need to express your feelings. Creativity is first and foremost about self-expression. Every piece of art, no matter what the subject or style, is a self-portrait. Express yourself, express everything you feel inside, good or bad, ugly or beautiful. Everything is valid. So don't place judgments or restrictions on yourself. Your creativity has no bounds apart from the boundaries you place on it yourself. Creativity is the essence of your life, and self-expression is creativity's voice. Self-expression heals and liberates you. It illuminates your mind and heart. All you need to let your feelings come through is let your feelings come through. And I have an angel here too, and she's talking about depression. And she's saying that if you're depressed, anyone who's depressed needs to get involved in a creative process or project, and that's going to take you out of it. It's going to give you something constructive to do, and help you feel. It's just going to help you feel better. So maybe you're depressed. I don't know. But also take a look, watch my Great Awakening video, update number 16 over on Rumble /Awakening with Amy. Because I also share another message about depression that you could kind of put that together with what I just said. Creativity is the antidote for depression. So, yeah, even if it's just coloring in a coloring book or singing along with music or something like that. Okay. I'm going to pause because I have to go to the bathroom real quick. Holy cow, was that an interesting couple of minutes? So this is why the girls were acting like they were acting. For one, there's a storm blowing in. So I just wanted to make sure everything's cool, and was looking around, looking at where they were hanging out, and they seemed to be looking at something out the window. I was like, what's going on here? So I looked out there, and you know how Anne and Sean Bond, you know how they did that video and they said that Anne and I are doing some crazy missions in this world with energetic missions, like in other realms and things. It's been absolutely crazy. But one of the things that she picked up on is that I needed to mark my territory and put my pee on a tree in my yard that I really, really love. I love that tree. And when I went to do so, I felt like there was energy to it that I needed to process and release. And so I did that. So I basically healed the tree of trauma that it had taken from the land, basically, that it's in. It's a long story, but I helped heal the tree last night, around midnight. And I put my pee, I peed into a jar and then put the pee at the bottom of the tree with the intention of healing the tree and helping it. And then, released a bunch of energy from the tree and all this stuff. This cat, a neighborhood cat, I guess, was laying exactly where I marked the tree. He was just laying on it. I mean, what cat have you ever seen in your entire life lays at the base of a tree right where you just peed? Let alone the pee part. It's like, what are the chances? Okay, so I just got transforming. Okay, so there's a reason this happened in the middle of this video. You know what I'm saying? Also, so this either is something you guys need to do if you feel compelled to, even if Yeah, just think about that relationship, that the trees on your land have experienced things before you were there. And, they may have even absorbed the trauma that happened in the homes and things around you or whatever. Also remember that when you put your pee on something, it like your DNA soaks into the earth and becomes part of whatever's going on. So you have to transmute. There are consequences for it because you take on the energy too of whatever it is. And because I'm good at what I do with this stuff, I know how to transmute anything like that. So I was prepared. I was ready. And I was waiting for it. I was poised for it. I was like, okay, what's going to come at me here? And then I took care of it. So, something about like, okay, how much can I take in? So, I say, mama ana ake. The cat was healing something for itself. It was healing. Shana tepi mama okaan. It was helping. It's crazy. It was using my DNA and my urine to help transmute something within him, help heal something within him. Shishi natiki in sasehe ela opumama on tete la ki shina tete hipimpa haana ai tete pupo shon shina taike. Anything else I need to know about? So I healed the tree, and then the cat is being healed also by it somehow. Yeah, yeah. And then anything else? What else do I need to know? Oh, they're saying that the where the tree is now is some sort of a healing portal. I've created some kind of a healing portal there. Huh. See, now that's going to be interesting the days going forward to see if other animals start going in that spot, like start laying there or start sitting there or something like that. Oh, the tree says thank you. It's giving back. That's another thing too. When you make a trade, when you do something for someone or something, we're doing this all the time subconsciously. We don't even know it, right? So I did something kind for the tree, and it's doing something kind back for everyone, like it for everyone who might sit under it or whatever. Actually, in the neighborhood, it's helping heal people in the neighborhood because its roots go pretty far. Um, okay, and helping other trees heal exponentially. They said exponent. Oh yeah, for those of you who know about trees, they're incredible networkers. The energy they receive. Oh, okay. The energy they receive goes out to all trees everywhere because they're all attached underneath in the underground. Oh, they're also healing stuff that's happened underground with the dumbs and stuff. Yes. Powerful. They just said powerful. Perhaps what I did for that tree was more powerful than I knew or than I realized. They said yes. Wow, what? Really? Oh my, they just said something like an NUKE, but the opposite. Like instead of destruction, it was beneficial, and it was all done underground through the root system for all trees everywhere. And dirt. How interesting is that? I was not expecting all of that. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm seeing beetles for some reason. Why beetles? Beetles. Beetles and cockroaches. But I don't feel a bad energy with it. Beetles and cockroaches. Beetles and cockroaches. Beetles and cockroaches are sometimes, I feel like they could be warning you. Pay attention. Use bug scrying. Scrying is when you look at something and you get information from it. So like, I don't know, watching birds fly a certain direction means something, or the color of a bird means something, or like, it's like putting meaning on things. So try to figure out whatever a bug is doing around you, a beetle or a cockroach or something, like whatever it's doing, pay attention to what it's doing and where it is and why it would be there and what might be somehow pertinent or a hidden message that's there for you. Or maybe even look up the meaning of that type of creature, some kind of shelled creature. Interesting. Okay, where were we? Yeah. Okay, so your true love, you're gonna let go of that. You're gonna let go of that, and something wonderful is gonna come in. Okay, so 3865. I live on the north coast of New South Wales, Australia, a couple blocks from the sea. Sounds beautiful. My first question is, do you see a tsunami hitting this area of Australia? No, immediate no. No. But I'm gonna check anyway. Is there gonna be a tsunami? And this is such an old t-shirt. It's all worn out. Is there gonna be a tsunami that hits that? No, I got no again. So protected. I just saw the word protected. So okay, so number 2. A few years ago, we had small earthquakes in the area, which were very unusual, and it sounded like a Mack truck coming down my little road. Huh. I think they were measured about 3. Were they natural? I get a no, or a clearing by the white hats? Yes. Okay. Yeah, they were clearing out dumps, and I just mentioned dumps too. So that always correlates. Pay attention to what people are saying around you, or what you just heard, or what you just saw earlier that day, because it could pertain to something. It could be an answer to something that happens a little bit later. That's how my life is. It's just totally synchronistic. For some of you, the Mack truck is a sign. The fact that she mentioned a Mack truck. Tatine Sese. It's already done. It's already over. It's not going to be happening anymore. Oh, did they have success with that project? Yes, they did. It feels like there's still a pocket down there, but it's not anything that can be used because it's completely sealed in. So it feels like there's some kind of a like a room. There's a room, but it's totally sealed now. I mean, it's like there's no way. I mean, even if somebody got to the room, they couldn't use it for anything. It's basically pretty much a tomb right now, although there's nothing in it. But it's like it would be like one. Okay, so is there any reason we need to know that? I guess just to know that there are plenty of those where these dumps have been destroyed. And it could cause like sinkholes later. Some sinkholes might happen. But the ETs are helping by like some little tremors or earthquakes sometimes, like natural ones by those guys, are going to help shake the if it starts to like deteriorate or starts to like not is it implode, it starts to like cave in on itself, and it starts to, if it's going to create a massive sinkhole, like where a house would fall into it or something like that, it feels like they're going to do some kind of an earthquake to level the ground, to make the ground kind of fill in without there having to be like a sinkhole that happens that you drop too far down. So it might shift your house a little bit or something, but it's not like it's not going to be like detrimental like it would have been. Am I right? Okay, thank you. That was interesting. Never know what I'm going to get. Yeah, transforming situations that would have led to death, basically. Okay. Yeah, they're saying to be just being Just know that you're safe, know that you're secure, say affirmations about that. I'm so completely loved and supported in all ways and always. I am always safe and sound. I'm completely, I am completely on solid ground. Be saying that. What is this? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, and divine intervention would step in like lightning if it needed to help save you. So spirit's got your back. Number 3, my son is a real worry to me and seems to be stuck somehow. Can you advise me as to how to cope with him? As he's very needy and thinks I need to support him. Everybody thinks somebody should support them. Just because he thinks that he needs that support doesn't mean that you give it to him, right? It's not up to him. It's up to you, because you have to love yourself enough to be protecting yourself and having really good boundaries. And the only way he's going to learn to be on his own and to see that he can support himself is to actually support himself. So in order to do that, you can't be giving him anything that's supporting him. So despite whether he agree with you or not, it sounds like he needs a little bit of tough love. Because she says he's gone from someone I thought would be successful to someone I'm pretty sure will fail in life. So, he needs to learn to fish. You need to teach him how to fish for himself. You need to show him how to grow his own garden and how to go catch a fish and how to go do all these different things for himself. So, I'm going to ask Spirit, like, a good way for you to handle that situation. You need to not be people pleasing him, not be afraid to lose him, because you're actually going to gain him. You're going to gain the successful version of him. He's going to thank you, like the one in the future who actually does really well and succeeds and is really happy and fulfilled in his life. By succeeding, I mean fulfillment. He is going to come back to you and thank you for the tough love. He's going to say, I was a spoiled brat back then, but you really told me like it is and kicked me in the butt and made me go out and get a job and whatever I needed to do, because you weren't about to give me any money anymore and any more food anymore. I had to fend for myself, and you still showed me love. You still showed me support. You still told me you believed in me, but you just weren't going to give me a handout anymore. That's really important right now, because we are all supposed to be coming into our own sovereign power. We don't need anyone to save us. That's like the point of what we're going through. Not spiritually, not intuitively, not physically, not in any way, shape, or form, emotionally. If you're falling apart emotionally, you're doing it to yourself, and you got to own that. Take personal responsibility and fix it, heal it. He cannot put that on you by saying that he needs your support. He doesn't need anything from you at all. So even if you have to move and just be like, whoops, I'm gone. Now what? Whatever you have to do, he needs to become more aware of himself and his consequences and what he's creating for himself. And in doing so, he's going to learn to be a master manifester. And I just got a yes with that. Like he needs this. He needs, sorry. Okay. So what message does Mary Magdalene have for this sun ascension? Can we say ascension anymore? Is that a bad word too? Okay, trying to gain a higher spiritual state of awareness may feel like a long and slow process. Yet remember that a part of you exists always in a higher spiritual state. Higher consciousness is a knowing and wisdom far beyond words or explanation. It's your true nature, the eternal light of your soul. There is no point trying to reach it, just as there is no point in trying to escape your physical reality. To ascend spiritually is to accept and love your physical reality. Higher consciousness means being fully present in each moment. Stop trying to reach it, and you may just realize you're already there. So focus on your ascension. This is also his ascension. You're learning how to take care of himself. Let's see, what about that? I feel like also the thank you God for my misery exercise would be really beneficial to you. So look that up, put in my name, put in the word misery here on this platform. And see that they just said, see that you're worthy of rising to the higher levels or dimensions. It's not your fault that he became that way. That was his choice, his doing. Don't feel guilty about that. Rise above it, fly above it, they're saying, by staying present in the moment and staying out of the stories. Don't get caught up in his stories either. It feels like he could be manipulating you, and just do you and quit thinking about what effect it's going to have on him. Establish whatever boundaries you need to establish within yourself. Say to him, this is what's going to happen now as a result of me loving myself and having good boundaries. So you're going to have to this, and this. And that's just how it's going to be. That's just how it's going to be. And you're not going to get any response from me if you don't respect that, and then you just stay present in the moment, and everything will work out to your advantage and benefit that way. It just does. When we are truly ourselves, when we're aligned with God, everything just works out incredibly and miraculously. It's amazing. Always remember that. That's your greatest superpower, is staying present in the moment and one with God. Okay. Drink again. To make that tea, by the way, I basically have a glass jar or container with a little spigot, and and I put 6 black tea bags, I boiled 4 cups of water, and then put the black tea bags in them, let them steep for about 6 minutes. Then I warmed the glass jar so that the glass wouldn't break when I put the hot water in it. So then I put the boiling hot water and steeped it even longer in there, or steeped it in I actually steeped it in there. I tied all the tea bags together in a knot so they would be easier to grab. When you lift the tea bags out, don't squeeze them. There's bad stuff in it that gets squeezed out when you do that, I guess. So just lift the bags out after 6 minutes, and then fill the rest of the container up. I use spring water, blissed water. And there you go. And then I added 40 drops of stevia, vanilla stevia. Okay. I don't know why anybody would need to know that, but apparently, Spirit prompted me to say it. So maybe you want to make some iced tea for yourself too. Okay. 3866. Hi, Amy. I'm so grateful for you and all that you do. This is a question from my mom. She has felt an extremely strong energetic soul connection with a man friend for over 30 years. The connection seemed mutual, even though they never talked about it. Her husband of 42 years passed away 3 years ago, and she continues to feel the other guy's connection. She hasn't physically seen him or talked to him in over 20 years. Wow. Can you please check in with him and see if he feels the same connection? And should she try to connect with him in the physical? His name is this. Thank you so much, and sending much love. Okay, let's take a look at that situation. And hi. I haven't heard your name for a while. Okay. Jeanette Bama Okens. So she tinday taking. Hala o ma'an. What could have been? What if? Yeah, that runs through his mind. Saying it's like a continuous river. He's learned to kind of tune it out, but it's there. It's definitely there. So let me just look at his cards. Ooh. Wow. Did you say he has a partner? I'm not sure, but he's, hang on. Let me get the rest of these. Wow. Yeah. Wow. I think she should definitely reach out to him. He'll be shocked. Yeah, he's in love. He's in love with her. He's just trying to get up the courage to get past the regret of pushing it in the background. And he wants to get in his power because he knows you're perfect for him. Well, I mean, I don't know who to talk to, her or you. But I mean, the emperor and the empress, that's like you can't get better. And the sun, like you cannot get better than these cards. This is you being in your power, him being in his power, and healing happen, and you guys going into a state of joy and excitement and healing the situation. And it's possibly going to go very, very quickly. Like he's feeling really inspired to finally take action on this. He's actively manifesting his dreams come true with her. So, and he wants to heal it and offer his love because it feels like he is finally starting to love himself enough to do that. It feels like he betrayed her by ignoring her. What in the world? Now what? I might have to go check that out. Okay, so he wants a new passionate start though. And he really, it's like he's manifesting, coming forward, charging forward at you to communicate some truth. Yeah, he'll be shocked when you express that he's a true love, because he is, because he knows it too. And he wants to fight for you. He has a lot of faith in this connection that you guys can be really happy and fulfilled together. He's trying to make a major decision to reach out to you. So I think you would blow him away if he reached out and kind of opened the door. I just saw the word rejoice. I think you guys would both be very, very excited and happy to connect. Are you okay? She's okay. Something exciting, feels like something exciting happened for her out there. That was Annie. And she wants to share it with me. So I'm going to go out there in a second. Universal Christ. Universal Christ. I'm coming. Okay. The emptiness you presently feel is helping you reconnect to aspects of your nature that you've kept repressed for some time. Let go of all. Oh, wow. I think this could even be his energy. It could be both of you. Let go of all the distractions that surround you at present and bring your awareness within. In the empty space of your solitude, you will find a hidden treasure. This is a period of profound self-discovery. You need only listen to the whispers inside your heart. Ask yourself what it is to truly want from life, and remember that when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make leads to an outcome which is necessary for you to grow in love and wisdom. You will emerge from this phase with a clearer direction for your life. As a result of this, some of your relationships are likely to go through major changes. Relationships that no longer serve you will come to an end, while others become stronger and more meaningful. Trust the inner guidance you receive. Okay, hang on just a couple seconds here. I would do absolutely anything for you. I'd go to the end of the earth. I will prove this in time once we come together. You know who I truly am, and I plan to make this up to you. Wow. I'm doing a cleanup job on my life right now in order to make room for you in it. I want to make sure we don't have any hangups along the way, and I want you to feel as comfortable as possible. Okay. What is this one? What he's going through would burden you, and he doesn't want to add stress to your life. He's protecting you from the drama. So please just trust. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I know this must bother you, but I plan to include you in my life and take this to the next level as soon as I can. Please just trust and give me a little bit more time. You may hear some false news, so some fake news, or there may be misunderstanding because you're not getting the whole story. So whatever you find out about him, it may not be true. Like, for example, they say that he's married and he's not, or they're separated or something. Like, they don't jump to conclusions when you find something out about him. He says, you are my angel, my guiding light in my ascension, the light at the end of this dark tunnel I'm in. I'm like a moth to your flame, and I plan to run to you as soon as I overcome this. So I am going to go see what she's meowing about. Hang on. You are not going to believe this. Oh my gosh, I went to peek at her, and she had her little stuffed mouse, her little favorite toy, and she was running over and flipping it up in the air and running after it, flipping it up in the air, running after it, just totally playing with herself. So whatever happened earlier, she was like so excited she wanted to share it with me, and she wanted me to come play with her. So cute. Oh my gosh, how sweet. Oh, I just looked at the card, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Yes, yes, yes. So cute. Okay. Oh, she just made my day. Okay, 3868. Amy, my mom and I love you and are so glad you share your gifts with us. Oh, thank you guys so much. I lost my taste and smell March 4th of 2021 with no other sick symptoms. Then August 2021, my taste and smell turned distorted and it tastes like garbage or sewage. I cannot eat meat or veggies or fruit. I end up sugaring or over salting all the foods that I eat. My doctor didn't want to talk about it when I brought it up. Any thoughts on how I can correct this? Yes, I do have some thoughts. So first thing you need to do is join my Instagram or my Telegram channel and go looking for some videos. Go to probably, is it Rumble? I think he's on Rumble, right? Go looking for, just put in, okay, I'm going to spell a couple of words that you need to go put in the Rumble search. ARDIS, ARDIS, SNAKE. Yeah, I think that'll do it. If you put in the WATER also. If you put those 3 words in, it should bring up an important video you need to see. Because yeah, there's new information on what is making people sick that's been going on that we didn't pick up on or see all this time until, well, some people maybe knew or had a hunch, but so take NAC, look up NAC. There is a company called Life Extension. If you go to lifeextension.com, they have all kinds of really great products, and I believe their NAC is on sale right now. I think it's only like $6 or $7 a bottle. And the stuff is a really great immune system booster, but particularly it helps reverse the effects of what you're experiencing. So also NIACIN, can be really helpful. Make sure you get the flushing kind, the kind that makes you turn red. And Dr. Berg said in one of his videos, so you might want to look that up yourself to see if this is true for you or feel into it intuitively for yourself. But he says if you have a deficiency or deficiency in vitamin B3, which is more common than people know, you will need to take like 1 to 2,000 milligrams of it. You have to build up slowly to it. If you don't get the flush reaction, then you're not taking enough. You need to take more, except you don't want to, you like limit out at 2,000, something like that. So do your own research and look into it. But I'll tell you what, I've been taking it and my skin is soft as a baby's butt. It is so smooth. Like I've always had comments, like my whole life. Oh my gosh, Amy, you are so soft. If people pet my skin or feel my skin, it feels so good. It feels so good right now. It's so incredibly soft, you guys. So soft. It's always been that way. But for the last few years, it just started to feel like normal people's skin. And I don't know how to describe it, but it wasn't soft anymore. But now that I've been taking that stuff, I realized that I had a deficiency in it. And now that I'm getting it back, all of a sudden I'm like petting myself in my sleep, going, oh my God, it feels so, my arm is back. It feels so good. It's so soft. So yeah, it's got some really wonderful benefits. So I'm trying to think of I think I think I posted the video where Dr. Berg is talking about that in my Telegram. So if you go to my Telegram channel, Amy Satori channel, then look for anything with Dr. Berg. And I think I shared 2 videos on there. Check them both out to see which one it was that talked about that. Yeah. So, and let me do a blissing for you right now to also aid in turning that around, because it does fade. It does fade, but you have to, let's see what else is good to take. ZINC, but if you're taking ZINC, then make sure you're also taking copper, liquid copper, as a supplement. You have to take those 2 things together. And listen to your intuition as to how much to take. Everybody's got to be listening to their intuition on everything right now. So don't put that on anybody else. Feel into it yourself. Vitamin C is really important and good to be taking right now on a regular basis. NAC, quercetin, it's QUERCETIN, quercetin. That is a good product to be taking, and it's pretty much quinine, which is, I'm not going to say the other name. Don't take too much of it though. It can be, like if you start having any kind of stomach aches or anything like that, like cut back on it, cut back half, or like only take one every few days or one every other day or something like that. That's the quercetin or the quinine, either of those 2 things. If you take those, you just I don't know why. It just seems, at least with my system, I can't take like too much of it all at once. I don't know why. Yeah. It's given me almost like a toxic shock to my stomach when I've done that. So it's strong stuff. It's strong. Okay. So hama ena taikin sa se shi la ho po I so, and I'm going to repeat myself again, anybody who is having issues with this also is being worked on right now. If you're watching this video and you are consciously intending to be helped with it. Okay. Actually, they just said, my guides just said it's actually going out exponentially to everybody with the problem who is open to receiving it. Shishina tataki pimpima anatuchan. Hela hatna tekins. Sasa shishihin. Haha ama anatekima mama anatekin. Shishishinki intatei sanse. Hela pidi pum pum. Haba papa mama an. Tititin san se she ilahu ma moana aike. She sa. Okay. And then 30 3870. 3870. Hi, I'm needing a career change and feel really stuck. What would be best for me to pursue? Art, healing, or something else? Any input from my guides? Maybe some kind of an expression with your voice? Singing? I feel like some of you, and now they're addressing like a group of you, some of you who suspect you might be a good singer. Number one, you can't be smoking anything. If you smoke anything, you're ruining your lungs, and you will never be a good singer. Number two, seek out a voice coach. A voice coach will take you from singing from up here to singing from your diaphragm, which you have to learn how to do. And, and all kinds of tricks and things. So for those of you who weren't sure, then that's probably the first thing you want to do is get a voice coach so that you can get some of these questions answered for you. And they would let you know whether you've got potential or not. Also, being able to belt out a tune without music at all is a good indicator that you're a good singer. Anything else that she said? Arts or healing. They're pointing to arts. They're saying arts that will be healing. So it could actually be that there's healing energy in your art even. Yes. I don't know what kind of art you do. I see you painting. I see you like something's up on the wall and you're painting or something. So paint with love, paint with intention. Maybe even listen to a certain type of music that inspires you. Feels like you can do a lot of like teaching. You're going to figure out a way to kind of get into the flow of your own thing. Feels like whatever you do, it's going to be unique to you, or it's something like it's a process of maybe getting past your own blockages, almost like writer's block, but a creativity block or something. Whatever you're going to do is going to be like self-taught, and you're going to be teaching it to others. The Spirit's trying to show you something unique and different that you're then going to teach even children. Yeah, but like brainstorming techniques could be involved. So I feel like you're going to come up with you're going to be an entrepreneur. You're going to be doing your own thing. Thank you so much. Sheena to take your pen on. You're going to make enough money at it that you're going to be like donating to causes that are important to you. It could be a worldwide thing. It could spread in schools. It could be, and they don't want to put pressure on you at all. They're just saying that kids really enjoy the program. So it's like it gets incorporated, and you might be teaching it online for a while, but then schools start adopting it too. I mean, this is over the course of a while, but people are looking for new things right now. They're looking for new solutions and new ways of doing things. So they're gonna eat it up. But you got to work on your self-confidence. You have to not think of it as something that you're not worthy of, and more see it as part of your purpose. Like, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. It's like, I'm not worthy to be on this camera right now talking to you guys or whatever. It would be like me getting in a head trip about it and being like, well, I'm not worthy of giving people answers to their questions. All I am is willing. I don't proclaim to have all the answers to anything. All I do is just soften my heart and get into my heart space and talk to spirit as best I can and translate as best I can and give you the answers that I get. It's not all the answers. It's just pieces of the puzzle that you need right now to help you get to the next step, kind of thing. They're never going to give you more than you need, right now. Tape not canes. They want you to start doing the exercise, the Divine Guidance Council meeting, which you can find out how to do here on YouTube. If you just put in my name and put in Divine and Council, it should pop up. And I just saw you playing piano. So you might incorporate music, or maybe piano is what you listen to when you're making it. Again, though, it's like a template that all kids can do. So whatever instrument they're into, you're going to teach them, listen to this and do this and do that, all these different steps to empower them and help them get into that, to open their creative space wide open. And I also felt in the creative, I don't know what chakra it is, but the creativity chakra. You're going to do something to bust that open too, with sound or something. All right. All right. 3871. Our current landlord wants us out by 5/31, and we don't know why. We're trying to appeal to her sense of compassion and renew our lease for one more year, but so far she won't reconsider. Should we focus on moving to another rental now, or buying a home while we wait for the RV to happen? My credit is good, yet good, not great, and we only have 5 to 8% available as a down payment. Okay. I feel like the real estate market is about to go down. Yeah, within a year, even, you might really see it drop. So I would wait for that anyway. So don't even think about it. And I would definitely look into Ron Gibson's course. I just did a talk with him here on YouTube. You can look for that. And I think the title is something like, "Is Your Home Really Yours?" So I would watch that video so that when you do purchase your home, you do it the right way, where it's actually going to be yours. And in terms of like the resistance with the owner, it doesn't, of the landlord, it doesn't even matter why they're kicking you out. When anything like that happens, just roll with it. Just know that that's like God, divine intervention, just kicking in and nudging it along. There's nothing wrong happening there. So don't judge it. Just say, okay, the universe wants me out of here, so I'm going to go. Obviously, I'm being pushed to something that's better for me. So always take it like that. And then you're not going to get hurt about it, and you're not going to be upset with the person who's doing it. I've had it happen unbelievable amounts of times. So it's just really the universe giving you that little nudge to go in a direction it wants you to go in, right? So go with the flow with that. Even I would do the exercise, "Thank you, God, for my misery," for that. Look that up on YouTube here. Do the exercise as explained. Make sure that you write it down and don't do it in your head. So do it properly, and it'll really help you to see the situation differently. Should we focus on moving to another rental? Yes, for now. Or buying a home? Not yet. And then when you wait for the RV is going to happen soon. So I feel like get into a rental or get into some kind of a temporary space, because then you'll be able to get a home with your RV funds even. Yeah, they want you to go someplace better. It's almost like they were spying on you where you are. I know that sounds kind of paranoid, but it's like, because I'm getting that they want you someplace that's more safe, secure, and private, that no one's going to be listening in on you, to be able to formulate and come up with your plan for humanitarianism or whatever it is you're going to be doing with the RV money. Yeah, it's going to be a place with better energy, just more private, I feel like. Yeah. Anything else? Mm, I feel like using my spirit cards. It is what you think and say it is. So be aware of what you're affirming because you're creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. Use an affirmation to replace the energy with. So whatever, watch what you're saying, because you're making it come true. Yes, a move or a trip would do you a world of good. Wow. You've got nothing to fear but those thoughts you're entertaining. Start using your mind to create what's possible instead. You know in your gut this isn't right. Now I feel like some kind of retaliation. If you had any idea how protected you are, you wouldn't spend another wasted moment on worry. Having a good cry and putting your hand on your heart and saying, I love you can be all that you need right now. Okay, same card. If you knew the beautiful things ahead for you, you would trust where all this is going. We got you. All right. Have some great confirmation. You're going in the right direction, they just said. Okay. Okay. 3874. For the last few months, I've been completely focusing on myself. No job, just training, strength training, and endurance training. I've been trying to heal, trying to find purpose, and make up for lost time growing up lost in my own mind. I graduated tech school with a mechanics degree. I tried construction, and everything I seem to try just gives me an awful feeling of disgust that my life was meant for so much more. Now, while I'm on my spiritual journey, I've come across you, and I wanted to ask for some guidance in what my purpose is, or maybe guidance with which way I should take my career path. All right. They're very proud of you. Very, very proud of you. They're like, well done, my son, is what I just heard. Well done, my son. I feel you going somewhere tropical. And I feel you leading people, and I think it's out in nature. So it's like nature hikes or something. It feels like some kind of a tour guide nature hikes, but you don't have a shirt on. So it's like, well, probably because maybe it's somewhere hot, so you've got your shirt or whatever wrapped around your waist, or you're comfortable. Yeah, I just see foliage and like a jungle, like in back of me. It's kind of like a jungly feel. Like, oh, living off the land, even like teaching people how to how to live off the land and what plants to eat in the wild, and education. So some kind of education, a cool tour education thing. And I also feel like on the side, you're going to do some kind of fun dance thing with kids. It kind of looks like equivalent to, how the how the hula dancers have a ritual and stuff that they do in Hawaii. Wherever you are, there's something kind of fun and neat that you're going to do with kids. It's almost like a fire dance, or like a dance around a fire, like the Native Americans have their dance around the fire. But you're going to be doing something with kids that's going to be really fun, and it's all going to be very fulfilling. They're saying they're going to take you through step by step, so don't try to overthink it, and don't worry about how you're going to make it come about, because the invitation will come, because it's part of what you're supposed to do. So I guess the only thing you would have to do is, if you have any pets, don't worry about them. They'll be able to come with you. A way will be made for you to bring your animals with you. Don't be opposed to going to another country, maybe even Nicaragua or someplace you never would have thought, Lebanon. I don't know. But it's like, consider everything right now, and especially tropical places, because it feels like you're being pulled someplace really beautiful. And I also see you being able to utilize all the different skills and abilities you've collected all this time. And I feel like you're gonna live a simple life. I feel like you could, like you would have the money and the means to like have a really nice extravagant house or something on the beach somewhere, but it's like you don't want that. It's like you want to live like Swiss Family Robinson or something and kind of live off the land and have a wife of like mind. And I think you're going to find that. I think it's going to be a peaceful, happy life. And I see you like laying on a hammock out in your yard, just enjoying the beautiful sounds of nature and just relaxing and hearing the ocean. It's really beautiful. Anything else you want to tell him? It's going to bring a lot of peace to your heart. It's going to be very, very healing for you. And it's going to heal the pain you've been through. It's going to really heal that pain and the regret and the disappointment in humanity, all of it. You're gonna have a lot of peace. You might even become enlightened. That's amazing. Yay. Okay. 3878. 3878. Hi, Amy and the collective. I hope everyone's having a great week. My person and I have been kind of going through a rough patch lately, and I just want to get an update on the energies. Can I please get a true love check-in and message from my person? Thank you so much. Have a great day, Amy, and thank you for sharing your beaming light with us all. I'm so grateful for our connection. Okay, so let me take a look here. Let's see what's going on in that person's head. Where did I put that? Okay, you're there. Shamanate-san, say hey, Lakin. He's confused, conflicted, I feel, and looking out at the distance like, how do I make this come together? How do I bring clarity to this situation? I've caused confusion. Now, how do I clear it up? I feel like he caused a misunderstanding and he feels regretful about it. He wants success and victory with you, and it's going to start with an apology that he knows is long overdue. He wants to heal it because he believes you guys have a bright future, and he's trying to see the situation from a different perspective so that it brings both of you kind of an aha moment of, oh, this is what we got out of that. Okay. He's trying to overcome his ego in order for that to happen. He's done sabotaging himself. He's catching himself better. He's seeing that, oh, this was my ego, or this was this, and that was, like he's seeing things a lot more clearly because he wants to be like an active team member with you. Like he wants you guys to be a team, a collaborative team in life and kind of face things together. So he's purging, clearing out the negativity that he brings upon himself. And to heal the way that he betrays you in the process, he wants that to be done. Now, he's still a novice at this. He's not by any means like all of a sudden a grown up, but he's definitely seeing things like he's never has before. He's having breakthroughs, and it's helping him to basically mature and to want to get rid of some things in his life that don't serve him anymore. He's going to take a leap of faith and ask for a commitment, but it's like he's going to be committed to you, but he's so afraid to get his heart broken that he's really having to he's the one who would break his own heart. I think he's realizing he breaks his own heart. It's not you. It's like he allows himself to get triggered. So he just, as long as you guys take it nice and slow, it feels like he'll gain the confidence to be able to give back to you like he wants to. He really has a lot of faith in this. And he's thinking about you right now. So let's pull some masculine cards on it. I'm not talking to you because I tend to self-sabotage and don't want to hurt you. I'm working on healing, believing, and becoming more confident in myself so I can open up to this caliber of love. I'm finally starting to love myself enough to be open to you loving me. I'm on shaky legs yet, like a little boy, but I'm heading in the right direction, and I want to work on this so I'm not too needy or push you away. I'm going through somewhat of a financial crisis or restructuring right now and might need to change jobs or careers. But as soon as I feel stable, I'll reach out. He's taking a break from everyone and everything to really do some reflection because he's tired of hating himself and his reactions. He's tired of needing space from you. But he says, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. And he knows that this is really bothering you. So he's going to step back into the picture. My love, I have unwavering faith in us. In fact, I've never believed in anything like I believe in us. You're my angel, my guiding light, and my ascension, the light at the end of this dark tunnel I'm in. I'm like a moth to your flame and plan to run to you as soon as I overcome the situation. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, if we were just intimate and I ran away, please know that it's not you. It was just super intense and awesome. So I ran feeling undeserving. I'll get my courage back and come back around. There's somebody toxic in his life that he needs to get rid of. He needs to walk away from somebody toxic, and he knows that. He realizes that now. And that person is making him ultra sensitive and easily triggered. So I feel like he's kind of tired of it. Yeah, it's a burden, and he wants to do right by you. So he's going to change his circumstances. All right. 3880. 3880. My boyfriend travels for work and is never home. I'm over it. Will something change in the future? So we can be together more often? Annie saying yes. Do you hear her in the background? She just meowed twice. Loud. She's probably trying to get me to play again. I will come play with you when I'm done, honey. I will. You know I will. Okay. Yes. In about 3 months, it feels like things start changing for you guys. I'm feeling like there's some shame, or he feels like he has to make some things up to you somehow. And he's planning to do that he's doing that by working extra hard or making extra money or something. He's having a hard time feeling worthy. You are my guiding light in my ascension, the light at the end of this dark tunnel that I'm in. Hi, baby. Ooh, I'm with a toxic partner right now, but I have you in my mind a lot. I will reach out to you once I've set myself completely free of this burden and can give you the good news. Now that partner or that person, that toxic person, could be a boss or something. Yeah, I'm afraid I'll push you away out of feeling unworthy. I'm so ashamed and embarrassed I can't look you in the eye. Please give me the space I need to figure this out on my own so I can be proud of myself. I'm dealing with an addiction. Could be addiction to work. I just want you to know that there's nothing I don't love about you and your life. I don't care about our differences. I choose you and not my ego, just you and all that comes with it. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I know it's going to bother you, but in about 3 months, it's going to change. It's going to shift. And you've done nothing wrong. I'm just figuring things out. I love you. I want you, and I'm coming for you. Please be just a bit more patient with me and wait for this shift to change. I guess just give him 3 more months. And if he continues to be a workaholic like that and always gone, move on, move out or break up or whatever you got to do. All right. So 3881. Hi, Amy. Blessings to you. You too. Could you please do a check-in on my DM? We haven't seen each other in a few weeks. Normally, we have a visit every 2 weeks. He goes away for work and holidays, and now he's heading to Mexico with his karmic for a week. He's been checking in once a week with me, but he's brief and non-engaging. Is he making any progress in breaking free from her and taking action towards me? Thank you so much. Okay. If let me talk to spirit for a minute. Shanjay la kitty pin ma ana ai. Shishay la pom ha bo kumpoma anda te la. Sensei hey na I. Hang on, let me ask some questions. Okay, so you talk to him and you know him best, but it just feels like if he's in a committed relationship, then I feel like the respectful thing to do is to stay out of it. I mean, if you don't know where they stand, if you were confused, then it's kind of a different thing. If you don't even know if for sure that the person's dating and you're still kind of feeling it out, like what the hell's going on here? Is it fake? Is it true? That kind of thing, then maybe you'd still contact them to look for more information or let them know where you are or like where you stand or whatnot. But in a situation where he's absolutely in a committed relationship and he's staying in it, which it sounds like he is, I would give him like a lot of space and just leave him alone and just let him figure it out. Because for one, he's already feeling, he's got to be feeling bad about having you on the side. So that guilt is going to keep him in that relationship if you keep talking to him. Number two, you don't want somebody talking to him if you guys are together. You would want somebody to respect his wishes and being with you, right? Number three, if he leaves, you want him to do so because of his own heart, not because you're pressuring him, not because you're talking to him on a regular basis, not by any kind of control on your part. You want it to be because he feels really drawn to you and just loves you so much. He can't bear to be away from you anymore. And he knows he's living a fake life with her. So he really wants to be with you. So if I were you, I would say something to him about, you're in a committed relationship. I appreciate that you've been talking to me every week and keeping me apprised, but I think I need to leave you alone for a bit and let you figure this out, because I don't want to make you feel like you're living a double life. And I myself need to open myself up to dating if you're not going to commit to me. If like we have to, or even if he's like, hey, I want to be with you, trust me, I'm just going to get rid of her. Give me a couple months to do this. If he's serious about that and you know that he is, then back off for a couple months, let him deal with it. Let him know that you love him, and maybe just check in less frequently, maybe once a month, like, hey, how's it going? I don't know, something that's really kind of just give him a lot of space, a lot of space. Don't sit there watching your clock about it, watching your watch about it. Okay, let me just see here. I mean, it does look like he knows you have unfinished business. He's planning to walk away from the negativity and drama. Like it's a toxic relationship. So he's trying to overcome it. And he's also trying to overcome the feeling of betrayal. See, he feels bad. He feels actually bad for you, not her. That's funny. Yeah, he's going to break up and he's going to come apologize to you for even putting you in that situation. And he's going to be feeling victorious when he comes with an apology to heal things with you. But he's definitely going to be breaking up, it looks like, to go to the next level with you. Ooh, maybe even marriage. Both of these cards represent marriage. So yeah, he's coming. Oh, he knows you're his true love. And he might end up making some kind of deal with her, deciding to make some kind of major decision. But so he may have to convince her, like, look, it's really in your best interest to be with somebody else. It's really like he's going to try to convince her that it's in her best interest to not be in that relationship. So then he can get back to you and put his attention where he wants to. Wow. Which is on you. He loves you and he wants to make that love offer to you. He knows you guys can have your dreams come true together, and he's actively trying to manifest that right now. So you will have the victory. You will have to have the victory. Just make sure that you're not emasculating him, making him feel like he's a little boy and you're the only one who knows how to take care of the situation or any of that. Just let him take care of it. Tell him you trust him, and that he's coming for you at the right time and in the right way. Show him that you just trust the situation, and you don't need to be talking to him every week to feel good about things. He feels safe, unfragile, and fragile and vulnerable right now, totally out of his element. He wants you to pray for his protection while he figures out a way of getting out of the illusion with her and into his power. I'm working on a plan to surprise you right now and don't want you to have a clue about when, where, or how it's coming. You are my angel, my guiding light, and my ascension, the light at the end of the tunnel. You are my angel, the guiding light in my ascension. Why are you kidding me right now? How did the same card get duplicated in this deck? And you're the only person who's gotten both of them, because I didn't even know that was in there. Holy cow. And what are the chances you would get both of those? I'm in the middle of a legal matter that would be affected by me contacting you, and I don't want to affect you adversely. I'll reach out when it's okay to do so. So if it was a marriage, let him get that divorce and go through that properly. He thinks that someone's doing black magic or something like that on him, so I'll clear him. I'm dealing with a mental health issue. That's one thing you got to consider too, is it could be giving him anxiety right now. He's so angry or jealous he can't see straight. What are you doing? Are you trying to make him jealous? Don't do that. Don't play games with him. I mean, you can be honest, but don't play games with him. Don't underestimate the power of our love. Expect a miracle. You've done nothing wrong. Okay, so let me do a blessing to clear him from any kind of black magic that might be trying to hold him back. It's indirect black magic. It's not being directed at him. It's coming from some kind of a lack. Like either people around him or people in his life really don't believe in some of the things that he believes in, and they're kind of bringing him down and making him feel like, like, oh, that's impossible, or you can't do that, or you can't dream big, or, something like that. Okay. Whatever was there is fixed. Okay. All right, last one, 3882. Hi, Amy. Thank you for coming to the rescue and doing light language for me on my trip. Things got out of hand. My dream Airbnb cabin didn't work out. I lost my car key. I felt so disconnected from my VED friends. They abandoned me in a situation and even made fun of me. I'm so sorry. I can't even imagine. I felt so alone. You turned everything around and things started spinning in the right direction. Thank you so much. Was this some kind of a leveling up that I needed to go through? I'm curious what you pick up on. Let's see. Okay. It was a test of you standing your own ground and being sovereign, making your own decisions. Somebody, you were about to level up, and it feels like I've just been learning about altars. It feels like an altar jumped in to try to discourage you. It's an unhealed part of yourself that comes in to kind of sabotage you. It's an experimentation from the other side, the dark people. And they are like experimenting, putting mind control in the altered hurt part of you that like jumps back in you and tries to convince you that nothing's going your way, nothing's going to work out for you. You may as well just give up. See, nobody likes you. They're all making fun of you, like causing some kind of a downward spiral. So in the future, if something like that happens to you again, Just love that part of you. Just grab hold of her, grab your altar, see her as you, a part of yourself like that, that's mind controlled and really hurt and unhealed, and just love up on her. I love you so much. Everything's gonna be just fine. I love you. 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 Say it 100 times without counting. Hapa that Shane Tekins. Yeah, and just move through it, just knowing that it's not you. Who you are is loving, compassionate, kind, easygoing, creative, fun, and all of that. And anything that is not that is not you. So just love it. Just love your friends. Put your friends in your hands. Oh, I love you too. I love you for making fun of me. It's perfect. It's awesome. Because now I can be in my power and just be by myself, not have to have people like you in my life for trying to bring me down. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being yourself for now. Things will shift later, but thank you for being a part of my lesson and learning to love myself. I appreciate it. Just love them, love yourself through that. And you did pass the test because you were able to pick yourself up again. Or maybe I helped you, but still you were willing to go back up to a higher vibration again, right? And that's what it always comes down to. You're always going to be tested by these altars or whatever that pop in and try to convince us that the old version of us or the damaged version of us is actually it is right, So we have to keep reminding all these altars, which there could be hundreds of them. It's like, nope, I'm not falling for that. Nope, I'm not falling for that. Nope, I'm not. Nope, 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 not falling for. You come here, you guys, group hug everybody, because we're this now. We're this now. We're going to remain this now because I know who I am and I am love. Now, no matter what you all went through, we're healing it. Okay. We're healing it and going forward, So good job. Okay. Number 2. One of the good outcomes after we connected was meeting an abandoned dog, Khaleesi, named after the Queen of Dragons from Game of Thrones, who I'm thinking of adopting, but I'm a bit scared of taking that responsibility on. It feels like the universe has put this angel in my path for a reason, though. Would she like me to take her home? Would I be able to travel with her to Europe? She's a big dog. Hama Natain says that she can. Of course she wants to live with you. Of course. She would love that. Is there somebody who would be willing to look after her if you went to Europe by yourself? Could a big dog like that go along to Europe if she was traveling? Yes, you actually could. There are things coming that we don't know about. And I'm getting like flying cars and weird stuff that we don't know about yet, where you can put your dog in the car with you and just take it wherever, and you'll travel even to Europe and you can go anywhere. I know that sounds so crazy, some of these ideas, right? It's like, really? Like that's going to happen sometime soon? Because that seems like a million years away, but there's so much technology that's been held back from us. Total confirmation. Oh my God, she's bringing a mouse in here. Oh, you want me to play so bad? I know. I will. That was so cute. If you like rewind that and listen to it again, you can tell that her mouth was full. She was meowing with her mouth full with that little stuffed mouse, trying to persuade me to come out and play with her out in the hallway. Hi, come on up here. Come on. Does Khaleesi want to be with her? Yeah, is that what you're saying? Khaleesi wants to be with her and be in her home. Ow. When she's scared, she's got her claws out. Come here. Oh, honey. Oh, she can't stop jumping right now. Oh, Lord. Anyway, yeah, Annie's appearance is confirming that Khaleesi wants to be with you. So just try to figure out whatever concerns you about taking responsibility, find a solution for it. Find a dog sitter, find a dog sitter that would watch her while you're away and or just know that solutions are coming for being able to travel with her. Oh, they just said she could become a canine good citizen. You could train her to be a canine good citizen and maybe even become like a professional dog trainer on the side and be like use her as a therapy dog or volunteer dog and say she's in training so she can go on there's so many ways around things. And she's so gentle and sweet that I bet she'd be an amazing therapy dog. Oh, my love. You're all right. You're okay. Why don't you come over here, honey? Hmm? Come here. Come here. You got it. You got it, girl. You can do it. It's okay. Do you want me to move this out of the way? She's trying. She's really trying to come over. Come here. You're okay. It's okay. There you go. You got it. Good job. Good job, little munchkin. Good job, little fluff ball, little munchkin girl. Little munchkin girl. Little munchkin girl, you did it. You did it, little one. You did it. Roar. She's so cute. So, oh, Annie wants to say something. I wonder if her cards are here. She's got her own card here. She's again. So you think Khaleesi should go live with her, huh, honey? I think so. I think so. Now, Annie, where did your cards go? Didn't you have some cards here? I thought you did. Maybe they're in the other room. Okay, so let me see what Annie has to say about Khaleesi. You sweetheart. Yeah, you're such a good girl. Oh, you hear the thunder? Okay. Khaleesi needs and deserves a good home like yours. I feel like she'd be really well behaved too, because I see you doing your artwork and doing all the creative stuff that you enjoy, and I see her like laying on a blanket, just peacefully, just laying there while you're doing your thing. I don't think she's going to be a nuisance at all. And you're going to have I see you like laying down with her, hugging her on the bed, and just like her being your very best friend in the whole world. So no, I don't recommend people getting animals if they can't afford to pay an expensive vet bill, because animals need help when they need help. So in that way, I feel like people, well, at least get a GoFundMe page or find somebody who would support you financially if your animal was sick or something like that. But please, if you can't afford to take care of your animal, do not be getting an animal, because it's not fair. It's not fair to that poor animal. If it needs help in an emergency, you'd end up having to put it down, and the animal doesn't deserve that, you know? So please, guys, really listen to me. And if you know somebody who, who is thinking about getting an animal and they're dead broke, don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. I mean, Nala just had that one surgery. It was $3,000. It's ridiculous what they're charging right now. So yeah, you need to be able to have weird things happen and I'm not saying that's going to happen to Khaleesi. I'm just saying. I'm just putting out a public announcement right now. Like, broke people should not be having animals unless they have like, a local shelter they can go to for help, or they have a GoFundMe page for people who want to help them pay their animal bills when that comes, a time when they need it, or they have like an uncle or an aunt or a father or mother or somebody who can help. You know what I mean? So, yeah. In other words, treat the responsibility and just be serious about the responsibility of having an animal, because they deserve that. She's coming over again. She agrees with that message. She does. Anything else you want to say, sweetie? Okay. I just looked over at the pet cards. You're wobbling the camera all over the place. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay. I'm truly happy with the way things are as they are. Please stop worrying if I'm happy enough. So I feel like she'd be really happy and content with you. I laugh all the time at your silliness. Thanks for bringing such joy to my life. So, oh, I'm scared of someone who lives with us sometimes or always. I'm very uncomfortable. So wherever she is, I don't think she's happy there. Oh, I miss how close we used to be. Um, Interesting. I think what you see as spoiling me is actually hurting me. Can you please be more aware of the effects this behavior has on my life and maybe even the other people in it? I know you love me. That's a fact. So maybe when you do have her, don't overfeed her. Don't give her too many treats or don't give her unhealthy treats. Be careful of what you give her. Oh, how can I make it better? She feels like she did something wrong. I love when you laugh and smile. I love putting a smile on your face, and I hate to see you sad or upset. So she would be there to comfort you and to be a support for you in your life. She would really love to be a part of your life. Just make sure that all of your fears and worries are put to rest before you take her on. Okay. So let's do a general blessing for everybody. Oh, I just felt drawn to pull a couple cards first. Value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. In case you needed that reminding. And prosperity. There's a positive shift in your flow, divine support. RVs, perhaps? Humanitarians? Value your self-worth. Know that you're worth it. Balance your masculine and feminine energies within you. And let go of control issues. And don't worry that other people are going to try to control you. Just have good boundaries. Okay, here she is again. Now I feel like she really, really, really wants me to play. Yeah, it's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. You're all right. You're all right. Yeah, my love. Here. Let me hold you for the blessing. How much is she not? Oh, she's purring. Halakirina pumuma homaan. Tatai san say shiki la ans. Sele pupumum homaan. Tatai la sun se epum papo okshenke. Hele hina pumpamaan. San se he la shiki tanta e la zena pumpumon. Chichin che la kiriinta. Shin so se la kirita. That was an especially powerful blessing, and especially since Annie was there for part of it too. So, please find me a good home if we must part ways. So that was kind of like dangling off there. So I feel like, just maybe have a second person in mind. If you should go to Europe and you can't take her along with, have somebody who would be like somebody who would take her in as a foster mom or foster dad while you're gone. And you could always come back and get her back or whatever. That might make you feel better and set your mind at ease as well. All right. I love you guys. Sending you a big giant hug. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for chatting with me, those of you who were in the premiere. Yeah, I guess I'll talk to you next week. If you want to order a question, please order it by Saturday night, because I make these videos on Sundays. So, all right. And again, remember every Saturday is your reminder to get a question in if you have a question. And it's also to check Rumble /Awakening with Amy. And so do those two things on every single Saturday, and you'll be caught up with everything and have everything that you need from me. All right. Bye, guys.